So, jom, let's Sembang AIoT selling for how much, Kenyong?
Of course, it's 100.
100 million. Too much, 100 million. Okay, today is a very special day. Thank you for watching our this Jom Let's Sembang AIoT session, going for episode number 100. Okay, my name is Cecily here.
Yeah, my name is Daniel.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support for those of you who has followed us and also watched some of our this live session so far. Of course, me and Ken Leong today we want to do a kind of ending. A kind of ending to this Jom Let's Sembang AIoT, because we started this Jom Let's Sembang AIoT with a target of 100 sessions. At that time, do you believe that you can finish 100? Okay.
Yeah.
You believe it? So I actually personally I don't believe, but we have done that. We have achieved that. You know, that is something very funny, because as you know, when we talk, when we're thinking about 100 session, meaning it's going to be a 2 years time. If let's say you do practice this one weekly, yeah. So weekly, with some of our work and some of our schedule that in place, practically it is impossible, you know, for us to keep this up to 100 sessions. That is my during the time that so you think that you can do it.
Of course, I think that you want to do it, then of course you're forced to do it.
Okay. Let's this is a very interesting 100 session. So of course, this episode 100 we are going to do an ending. We don't know whether or not we are going to continue. I think most likely we will, I know, but also maybe if let's say we will continue, it will be another form or something like that, because that is the challenge, the 100 session challenge, which took us about 2 years. Overall, you know, 1 year you have about 48 weeks, you know, so 2 years you need 48 weeks, is it? Around that lah. 40 to 48 to 50 weeks. So this is a Jom Let's Sembang already, not selling for 100 ringgit, not 100 million, is actually in very invaluable, you know. You want to buy 100 million also, we won't sell. But you can watch lah, you can watch. So again, thank you for all the support and for those of you who follow us. I personally appreciate very much, you know, in your some of your, I mean, some loyal fans who follow us lah, yeah. So okay, so today I think since this one is 100 session, we are going to do some celebration. Can you pick up one of them to show to the audience?
Okay.
So we have this Sembang AIoT 100. Yes, Sembang AIoT 100. So let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Woo, let's celebrate. Ooh. Wow, it's a kind of relief. It's kind of relief that we have achieved 100 sessions. Wow. Thank you very much for all the support, especially to do that in a series of the whole 2 years for 100 sessions. We want to thank some of the people at the backstage. For example, Chen was helping us to accompany us along this way. That is for 2 years already. Just, you know, you close eye and then open eye. Wow, 2 years, 100 there already. But looking at some of the schedule that we were involved in daily work, is sometimes is a bit tough. Sometimes I want to go to the stage. We want to come here and talk. usually we did it about 4 o'clock. Once after lunch, we have something to do, Of course, we need to do a lot of preparation. Most of the Thursday night is going to be a kind of not so nightmare lah, or it's a kind of a lot of work lah to do during the midnight, especially. So these are the preparation that we got involved. Yeah. So for those of you, I think our session we only go onto the YouTube channel, to some of the Facebook page, not very much on our personal page, but this is the last 2 sessions actually I put up. I don't know whether it's in our personal Facebook. No, 99. I just put it up once lah. So for some of the friends, our sweating work at the back. Actually, I didn't let you all know lah. We just get this published to you. So okay, I think just very coincident. Yeah, coincident. Of course, me myself, I'm representing ExomTech Malaysia here. Just very coincident. Taipei is celebrating their 35th anniversary. Yeah. So I would like to take this opportunity to wish the President, YT Yang, and also the team of ExomTech team member. I think the left-hand side, I think these are the AI team, transportation, e-box, and some of them I also don't recognize. So I wish this ExomTech Taipei this happy birthday and happy anniversary, happy 35th anniversary. Okay, and all the best to all of you. Of course, we rely very much on in Taipei because along the way when we do sex or we work with some partners in complete, we do need a good support from ExomTech Taipei. Thank you very much. Yeah, so far you have done the best, for us in completing some of the project. Thank you very much. So let's move on. I think today we are not going to talk about something new anymore, but we want to just to do some review. I think last week we have picked up several demonstration that we have done before. That was the place where we have done a quick review because I told Ken Leong want to do this thing in this everything put into the 100 session. I think it's a bit too heavy. Today is also a short one. We just want to complete this one in a very short one. We want to start with what have we covered so far. Maybe Ken Leong, what from the session number 1, what are the things that you still remember?
From the session number 1.
What have you or what?
You mean the thing that we already covered?
Okay, maybe in a generic, what was our main objective of delivering this session, this kind of live session?
Okay. So we mainly cover the IoT, AI, and maybe some autonomous, a very small portion.
Okay. So generally, if you look at the whole IoT or AI, we call it AIoT architecture from a sensor level, these are, we talk about the whole architecture whole architecture. That means from a sensor level, so sensor level can come from the sensors, instrument, PLC, controllers, analyzers, and what? Yeah. So these are all almost cover all of them already. There's very lower level. Then you go up to the protocol level. What kind of communication protocol? Talking about IoT protocol. Different kind of protocol. For example, we talk about what? LoRaWAN is one of them. OPC UA, MQTT, Modbus, Modbus RTU, TCP, conventional OPC VA, these are old stuff also we talk about. And some of the proprietary protocol and plus some of the PLC protocol that also we discussed before in the layer. Because I think the whole IoT architecture, the communication part is very, very important. Then we talk about something about edge gateway, IoT gateway. This IoT gateway come with different form. For example, of course, wired, wireless. Yeah. Okay. On the wireless part, which part that we usually touch on the local wireless? Wi-Fi, Zigbee. Zigbee is one of them, and also Wi-Fi, Zigbee. We have this set of LoRaWAN. Yeah, LoRaWAN also we have, and some proprietary wireless protocol like Bluetooth also one of them, and yeah. So these are basically local wireless, but let's say you go one step ahead, you can have this NB-IoT as one of this. Of course, right now NB-IoT is not so popular right now, but there are people still using NB-IoT, 4G, previously 3G, right now 5G and so on. But of course, I think I still remember we spoke about one topic on this what they call the mobile wireless from 1G to 5G. Yeah. This actually bring back a lot of memory, brought back a lot of this memory during the time that we talk about. And yeah, from there also we found one old friend, because of that also we established some business also. Yeah, so he's very happy about talking about his those days, chasing his girlfriend time using the 2G mobile phone. Okay. By the way, for those of you who are watching us right now, we are on the Jom Les Sembang AIoT episode 100. That is our end challenge episode that we are talking about. And then thank you for watching. I would like to also, these are the past things that we want to bring back, during that time. Any other thing? Because that is the thing that that is very interesting. People using the 2G time to catch the girlfriend. Even the what you call Big Brother the Tai put in the car one, that time they use that to do communication. Okay, so so what are the things that you still remember? Okay, not finish yet because the 4G, 5G, right?
Yeah.
Go up there is let's say talk about architecture. You have this what they call fog computing layer. Then you also have this set of cloud, and application level things like that. So this actually we cover quite quite a different. We have done quite a good coverage in terms of IoT. But the most interesting part about our Sembang also, during the 2 years time, we have involved in a lot of this computer vision deep learning stuff. Yeah. So we also make this computer deep learning version, AI version, to make it into the layer of architecture where those data can be also available on the same ecosystem or on the same architecture. So from very low level, publish up to the cloud. These are also the thing that we has been covering. Okay. So along the way, we also covered quite a deep layer on the cybersecurity. So in fact, we are too busy. Actually, we want to invite some of the previous guests. For example, Dr. Lim from U10. He has came up to our this Sembang AIoT before. Dr. Noazmi on this AMR from the Catapult, and then Evian, Mr. Ho's daughter, she from Smart Sense. So she actually came to share with us about this robotics, prioritizing robotics. And plus Mr. John Day from Malaysia IoT Association, he is our CSO, a good friend of us. So he actually came by to share with us about the STEM, the science, technology. What is STEM stand for? Science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or something. Okay. So with that also we follow him. We as a support, we follow him to to participate in one of their event in the mines. That thing also we got recorded in our this past live session. That also is recorded. So that was the some of the guests lah. So we would like to thank them very much for their willingness to kindness to attend some of our this event. Of course, there are many more that we want to invite, but sometimes this session is quite ad hoc. We actually don't know what tomorrow is going to happen, because sometimes things more urgent meeting with the customer. Sometimes we just couldn't get this one done. That's why along the way when we do this live session, if let's say we have said anything wrong, or we have we have done something that you don't quite like, we want to please our apologies to some of these things. Okay, so that is more or less about this thing. But in cybersecurity, robotics, and STEM, these three areas, what are the key things that you still remember? Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity.
See, sometimes Kenya also takes a time to remember, because our testing is very, very ad hoc. We didn't quite plan, So we want to do this Sembang is just for the sake of what they call account sharing, that maybe it will inspire you to make use of technology to do something, And for those of you who, especially we got some feedback from the student, they found it this information is quite good, although we are not able to cover in depth, but most of the time, most of our session last time, it actually came together with this demonstration. We did a live demo to you also most of the time. I still remember when we do this when LLM start to become very famous, and in the very early 2023, is it? We do a very raw stable diffusion thing. So that thing is quite to me is quite a surprise. Gen AI can do this kind of thing. I'm not talking about ChatGPT yet now, because we are talking about local.
Yeah, that one is the stable diffusion. Is a generative AI.
Yeah.
You can generate image based on your test prompt.
Yeah.
And even today, the technology evolved very advanced already. Yeah, it can now come up with some concept we call the LoRa, but not the LoRa for the communication. It's the LoRa for the generative AI that can help you to, when you generate the image with the help of LoRa, you can get some certain style or certain thing that you want. The LoRa is specialized in producing certain things.
LoRa or Sora?
LoRa.
Oh, okay, LoRa.
LoRa.
Oh, there is another LoRa. Okay.
In the generative AI field.
Okay.
So you can train your own LoRa.
I see. So yeah, of course, as a whole, we do touch more of smart manufacturing side. And that's why we bring along autonomous mobile robot, robotics, we invite some friends, robotics. Of course, in the whole IR4 industrial transformation, cybersecurity is one of the key things. A part of AI, IoT, and so on. AI, IoT, I think we cover quite very in different areas. Yeah. So from smart manufacturing, we cover what? From shop floors, data acquisition, to process kind of data acquisition, plus efficiency tracking, OEE, 6 losses, what is lean manufacturing, also we touch here and there, how to use AI or IoT to do that part. What else? In smart manufacturing, we cover the unified namespace. Unified namespace kind of data topology, the data architecture, that set is also very important. Yeah, what else?
Predictive maintenance.
We cover predictive maintenance.
Forecasting, anomaly detection.
Yeah, forecasting. Okay, I still remember. So when you ask me, will this coming June, the water at the dam there, you get what do you call? You get a water cut, something like that. The water will be finished. Yeah. So we will do some forecast, is it?
Yes.
So actually, my forecast is quite correct. Got the water being got cut, during that time. So that is also one of the story that we want to relate, forecasting in the AI. How do you use AI to do forecasting? Of course, you need a lot of data. That's why a lot of people say IoT. Actually, you don't need IoT anymore. Just AI. AI is everybody talk about AI. IoT, you don't need that kind of technology anymore. But it's actually not true, because somehow or rather, without IoT, without this set of data that is collected from this IoT system, practically you cannot do AI also. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these are the areas that we cover, especially from the smart manufacturing. But we also touched a little bit on the smart city. What can you remember about this smart city side? What are the demos that we have done?
Smart city.
Need to recall, okay. So is our Sembang reality is quite raw, Okay. We do smart parking. You and your team train the model for parking space. Because of that, also we install a camera. The camera is still there, It's still producing some image inside. It's still drawing. It's still giving some video.
I think it's still recording a video.
Still recording a video, right? We want to collect all this data actually we have done some kind of AI. What about the AI? Maybe you can explain to some of the audience. So that some of the audience can go and dig back. What have you all done? Because they also don't know. Sometimes they come in, they say, these two people go and talk what? Actually,
we test with YOLO for the object detection. Then we also, what we do is we draw the virtual box on every parking space. Then see whether the car, and then we train the model to detect the car. When the car bounding box overlap with the box that we draw, then we consider that parking space is already taken, is occupied.
I still remember we did two major things, the demonstration. We took about 1 week to complete that we actually present in our live demo, live session. So we also explain how it can be done. Yeah. So we even draw a virtual line. We do vehicle counting. We count the parking space emptiness, which set is there. Yeah. Also we covered that. And practically the AI is done by what? The back end is.
It's a deep learning.
It's a clear deep learning thing, but we didn't use any GPU to do that. Yeah.
For that, no.
No, we just CPU and some minor GPU, yeah, plus or minus GPU. That is achievable. So across there, we also talk about something related to V to X, A to V or V to X. Vehicle to everything. V to X, right? Yeah. Vehicle to everything. So because we know that in the traffic, during the time I still remember we invited Dr. Lim to talk about a little bit about traffic also, right? So he spoke about his smart traffic, AI smart traffic, which is already in place in some of the places. Yeah, talking about that. If let's say you want some smart traffic system with the AI, we can introduce you to them. They are expert in handling this part. And back end, some of them back end is powered by, of course, ExonTech platform. Yeah. So what can the V2X? V2X I heard is I think we talk about that. It's actually one of the US standard, right? Is it?
It's a concept there where all the vehicles are connected to the internet, so they will share their information to a cloud.
Yeah.
And then all the traffic junction will be managed by the cloud. So on the cloud side, there is a main controller that receives all the information. Then plus AI behind make the decision, control the traffic for entire city.
Okay. So that is basically a smart city part. I think I can't remember already. Smart city. I think we got talk a little bit here and there about something safe city and things like that So and no smart building. Yeah.
Talk quite a lot.
Yeah, smart building. Smart building is another part. Yeah. So practically, I think that was also our intention. We want to dive deep into some of the application of AI and IoT. AI, of course, we talk about more about computer vision, but at the same time also we do big data or data analytics or machine learning or deep learning or Gen AI, things like that. So that is one set. IoT, we also cover quite, IoT, I still remember we talk about some electronics also. Electronics, for example, how do you design, how does this sensor being built? For example, pressure sensor, what are the physics behind the pressure sensor, temperature, what are the physics behind the temperature and so on, because these are all the fundamental. Some students will enjoy listening, but for those of you who are not in engineering, probably you will feel it's quite boring and you don't know what you're talking about. That's why the challenge of this kind of session is not everybody is able to hear, but for those of you who can understand us, actually we welcome more comments and also ideas lah. Yeah. So with this session also, we want to encourage some of you who have some idea and some comment, do give to us, so that we can plan. Although this Jom Les Sembang already come to 100 is our challenge, we are going to close. We are going to close the chapter, but we are going to start something new. Probably, we need your input more. Let's say if the time permits. If the time permits. Okay, that is one part. Of course, on and off, we talk about more new technology. For example, large language model. I think for large language model, you want to tell the audience what have you done on this large language model?
I think the first one we run the Llama.
Okay, Llama. Okay.
And then that time, it consumed a lot of the GPU power and also the system RAM. And then the result also not very good. It takes a very long time to respond to our question. And then after we ask a few more questions, then the entire system hang already at that time. But until today, the thing improved a lot already. We no longer need so many GPU power to do this thing. And then even now we have something already like a ChatGPT as well that can remember the conversation between us and the LLM. And then now even evolve into the agentic AI, the AI agent.
Yeah. We have one session talking about agentic AI. Yeah, agentic AI. Okay. So of course, just now Kian Leong mentioned about this llama. It's one of the so-called, what is a foundation model? Is this a foundation
Llama is
model?
a
Foundation model.
And then the DeepSeek.
We also have a DeepSeek because the moment I still remember during the Chinese New Year, recent Chinese New Year, the DeepSeek upon they release, the second week we came back, we do a local on-prem model. We have tested it out. It's actually require less GPU power. That is also one of the areas that we explore.
And that was the first open source reasoning model.
We tried. We also established the Intel model with the Intel GPU, which seldom you see outside, right? You see all the NVIDIA. So we did the Intel model with Mistral, also another model, Mistral. Of course, the Llama. And did we do Q1? Can it run?
For Intel, we only run on the Mistral.
Mistral, yeah. So
Llama, no.
Yeah. So with that also we did some demos also on the live. We brought the whole GPU server to the exhibition in MDX. I still remember. So that also was recorded in our live, in the past live. Not past live. So it's a past live session. Okay, past live. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember one very well. I see the red cap. Can you bring the cap? This is also something very interesting. This is something very interesting. This is also part of our prop during Sembang AIoT. If you see the red cap, you will remember. You won't forget lah. We actually talk about 5G red cap. A lot of people say, what is this 5G red cap? Red cap meaning reduced capability. It's 5G, but it performs half of the 5G. Where does this kind of communication being used? Of course, it's related to IoT. It's related to Edge AI, because also we will talk a lot more about this Edge AI, right? So yeah, red cap 5G. So this is also one of them. So yeah, so we talk about some new technology also. So I hope when we will close this chapter, we will go back and dig it up, and then hopefully we can do something more of an application solution. How can this new technology be applied in the what they call the actual industry or things like that? These are the areas that we want to do. Okay, I think for your information, me and Kian Leong is actively involved in a lot of these real case solutions, a part of training, that we provide. Both of us are HRDC certified trainer. We do some training. That's why some of the training program that we brought to the actual training ground is mainly from the experience or real thing that we are teaching. Not so much on theoretical, it's more on the practical kind of training. Of course, this practical training is in short training period. We don't expect you to do coding and do things like that. The training program is made simple, easy to understand, so that you can get the gist out of how to make use of the technology to advance or to develop some of the things that you have in mind. That is a key thing. That's why we have this bridging tech, enhancing industrial transformation as one part of our tagline, in some of these topic that we are talking about. So again, to sum up today's 100 session, of course, we want to express our special thanks to some of the guests who have already attend, their kindness to come in to share with the audience. Plus all the audience who has followed us, we appreciate very much. Please do share, subscribe, and like. If let's say you can, you find this session relevant. Of course, from there we will extend from there, see whether some of the thing is still fits some of your needs. Yeah. So okay. Last but not least, I think we have our these colleagues and backstage preparation. For example, we have this Amil, we have this Tay, we have this Eldon to help us to do some setup, and plus of course Chen is doing to drive the whole thing. So we would like to say thank you to them. So they have done a great job for us to get up to this 100 session or this episode, this the final episode. So do you have any other thing to say, Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say.
So you see, sometimes when we do halfway, we go and check whether the mic is working or not, because we got we got several times that the mic didn't function. We talk at the end it's wasted. It's wasted. So these are the things that happen. We are not professional, but we don't want to use this excuse to say we are not professional, so we can chin chai do lah. So again, we would like to thank you very much for following us or watching us up to this stage. Of course, we are expecting to come up with something else, but I think it's going to be related to technology as well. Yeah. So I hope we can continue, but we welcome your feedback and some of the comment. And so of course, before you end, we are going to play you some of the past videos. Hope you can just as if you have seen before, this can be another kind of thing that for you to recall back some of the thing. Or if you have not seen this one, hopefully that will be a enjoyable one, for you. So with that, I think we want to sign off from here, and I wish you a very nice weekend and happy always. And we will catch up with you in the next coming, not Sembang AIoT lah, others thing, So we catch up again. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Good afternoon.
After everyone.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to our this Sembang AIoT again. Jom. Let's Sembang AIoT. Hello. Jom. Let's Sembang AIoT. Woohoo. AI has rebooted the world. Do you agree, Kenam?
Yes, I agree. But why?
Let's Sembang AIoT. Let's Sembang AIoT. Hey. Don't know lah. Where are we? For some reason, we fall down into some places, very funny place. So we are going to have a very spacious Sembang today.
Hey, Sisi and Kelong. So apa ni? Sembang apa ni?
Doctor, how come you are here?
You come to my place sembang without me So today is sembang bukan sembarang sembang.
Kita sembang teknologi.
Kita sembang AIoT.
Hari Merdeka 31 bulan 8.
Okay, hello. Welcome to our this Sembang AIoT. Do you know in LLM there is also a word called blow water? In Chinese we say 吹水 lah. So do you know, what is this blow water in LLM?
Blow water. I think if you want to know more, let's
Sembang
AIoT.
AIoT.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to this Sembang AIoT, the Smart Nation version.
Yes, Smart Nation 2024.
You want to know more? Let's.
Sure.
You want to know more? Let's
Let's
Sembang AIoT. What if the AI is used to learn and optimize the process by itself?
Wow. If you want to know more,
Let's Sembang AIoT. We are going to talk about cybersecurity in the smart manufacturing environment. What is the main difference between these two, and how can we do a protection in both sides, at both sides?
so if you want to know more,